As we all know, every year the U.S. government spends hundreds of millions of dollars on foreign assistance. But to those that we provide these economic assistance to, these are among the richest countries in the world. So while we give these countries millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, we borrow billions back. And in my mind, that just is crazy. Like, why give money away and you're gonna have to pay it back? Across 30 nations that were surveyed, 38% of those that were surveyed reviewed American foreign policy as imperialistic and that it was not beneficial to their countries. And I know you're thinking 38%, that's not that much, but it's rising. It's up 13 points from 2013. And why are you thinking it's not that much now, but the negative light of us is continuing to grow. So I'm sure that it's not only them, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people in our own country that are against this. So if the people in the country that are receiving these aids are not thankful for what they're getting, why give it to them? But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. And while I'm here to talk to you guys today, I'm here because I believe that our current foreign policy expunges too many resources and that it fosters a cycle of dependency, and that I just think it needs change and reform to it. So today I will introduce to you guys a solution that I've came up with and some supporting arguments that help support it. So I believe that we should conduct independent evaluations of all U.S. assistance aid programs. And what this would do, we would evaluate which programs are needed and doing their job and which ones we don't. And what this would do, it would add accountability to those programs, making sure that all that cash gets to where it needs to go and is serving the right purpose. The USAID program that was temporarily established in 1961 by the Foreign Aid Act, it has been proven over the decades that it has been insufficient in delivering what needs to be delivered and doing the functioning of the job that it needs to be done. So I believe that we should enact new legislation that would phase out this program and then would start to use, instead of it being that program, giving it to more accountable programs that are more established and are doing better. The director of the USAID program, he said to his staff on the first day that he began his job there, and he said this, and I quote, "I believe the purpose of foreign assistance should be ending its need to exist. Each of our programs should look forward for the day to when it comes to an end." So this is the person who is running this program, this bureaucracy. And he's basically saying that, in his opinion, there's no need for this to exist. So if the person running it has a clue that this doesn't need to exist, what's the purpose? It has to become from somewhere. His logic has to become from somewhere because he obviously has a prestige about himself to be selected for this job. It's been a record. The record of development assistance has a catalyst for long-term sustainable economic growth. It's hopeless. Particularly the USAID, what I was saying. Over years, like I told you, it has been proven that this program has been so inefficient in its means to deliver the funds because they deliver to corrupt organizations, and not all times do it reaches who it actually needs to be reaches. And that could tie back into why that other countries, the people inside those countries feel that we are not helping them out. And some may say that we are only putting flame to the fire. And another thing is, while we continue to help all these other countries who have problems here at home. So redirecting all of this financial mishap and this financial aid and the budgets, it would not only filter out those who those who do not need this aid and those who need the aid, and focus more on the needs of our own country. I mean, you're supposed to take care of your children before you take care of anybody else's children, right? You're going to put your own well-being before anybody else, right? It's just common sense. So with that, if we can go by this detailed plan and Congress could go by and allocate everything that needs to be properly allocated, I believe that this plan could be a huge success.